নমস্কাৰ প্ৰাগ বিশেষ IPL স্পেচিয়েল পাৱাৰ্ড বাই 1xbet অন্য এটা খণ্ডলৈ মই সমীৰঞ্জনে স্বাগত জনাইছোঁ। আজি যিখন মেটচ হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে নৰেন্দ্ৰ মোদী ষ্টেডিয়াম আহমেদাবাদত, সেইখন হৈছে RR ভাৰ্চেছ RCB। সেই খেলখনৰ বিষয়ে আমি কথা পাতিবলৈ দুজন ক্ৰিকেটৰ বিশেষজ্ঞক আমন্ত্ৰণ কৰি আনিছোঁ। তেখেতসকল হৈছে Mr. Noel David, former international cricketer India. Welcome to the discussion, sir. আনজন গেষ্ট হৈছে CM Gautam, former India
Hello.
IPL and first class player. So, gentlemen, today's match, RR versus RCB, which is going to be held at Narendra Modi Stadium at 7:30 p.m. Let's discuss about today's match. This is a game between two teams with a contrasting run of form. RR on a 4-game losing streak and RCB with a 6-game losing winning streak. And both were able to avoid playing SR rates in this eliminator game. Which of the two teams will have been happier with this tie, RCB or RR? David, sir.
I feel, RR and RCB tie today will be the another blockbuster because all four teams which have qualified, I think they are the best in the IPL, and I don't think anyone try to escape playing against each other because everyone knows each one's strength and everyone knows the weaknesses. And I feel that today's match, after RR losing 4 consecutive matches at a trot, we'll be looking forward to win this. But at the same time, let's not forget RCB. Everyone forgotten in the first half of the IPL. Everyone thought RCB is gone, RCB will not qualify. But what a turnaround for them. From nowhere to somewhere, they have beaten the best sides, consecutive 6 victories. It shows the grit and the intent of the franchisee RCB. I think all which led to all this is Virat Kohli and the team, because Virat is the man who had that aggression, who wanted his team to qualify. He was the lone performer all the time in the initial period. But after once everyone got together, gelled together, I think RCB was unstoppable. And I think that even today's match, I think they will go out all firing against RR. They will not leave anything unturned. They will see that, they will beat RR and get into the semi-finals. And Virat will be the person who will be looking forward to all this. Hats off to RCB, which have come from behind to qualify into this Super League of IPL. At the same time, RR also, they will try to break the jinx of, that losing of 4 consecutive games. They are a good side, they have good batsmen. They are a good side, but they will be losing the services of Butler. At the same time, RCB will be losing the services of Bixekh. But unfortunately, that is how it has been. They have to go and play for their country for the T20 World Cup. So fingers crossed. Hopefully, RCB and RR tie will be a keen one to be looked forward to.
Okay, Gautam sir, what about you? Which the two teams will have been happier with this tie, according to you?
I think RCB has been playing fantastic cricket, probably for the last 3 weeks. And they were 10th in the table. From there, coming and qualifying is a great achievement, according to me. They've been playing a fearless cricket, and at the same time, they had nothing to lose. And people had written them off, and all odds were against them, And the turnaround was like just because of Virat Kohli, no one else. The one man who stood out and always scored at the right time. And see where RCB is today. At the same time, RR have lost the momentum, having won 8 games out of 9 in the first phase. I think they should have been playing the qualifier rather than the eliminator. So going into this game, I think RCB have an advantage. They have the winning momentum, they have that firepower, and they're the team too. They're a well-settled team. They got their combinations right after 8 matches. Whereas RR have been inconsistent in last 5 games. They have not performed to their potential, and adding to that, Butler has been missing now. He's been missing from the playing 11. So that adds that almost 25% of the batting is gone, according to me. So they have
Okay.
a huge mountain to climb into this game.
Okay, okay. By the way, Virat Kohli has come to embrace the modern IPL with his strike rate skyrocketing over the past few weeks. How has he been able to do this, according to you, David sir?
Uh, there's no words you can describe about this person, King Kohli. I think he has worked towards his skills, his cricketing thing. Every person, working worked really hard to maintain himself and come a long way. If you see his fitness level at this point of view, it's really higher than any cricketer which is at present in Indian team. And I think he is the fastest on the field at present in the Indian team. And I feel that it's because of his intent, because of his aggression, because the will that he wants to be the number one all the time, that keeps him going. I think when he bats, he only looks to, see that his team crosses the boundary. I feel Virat, if you put Virat in one end and tell कि ये लड़का अगर गया विकेट पे he can score tons of runs and that's what he is doing and I feel without Virat I think we will it's like we are losing something and think it will be the same case when he walks in out today when he bats I think the crowd will be behind Virat Kohli.
Okay. What are the main issues that lead Rajasthan from top of the league to facing RCB in the eliminator? Gautam sir.
No, Pradhan, I didn't get your question.
What are the main issues that lead Rajasthan from top of the league to facing RCB in the eliminator?
I think they have been inconsistent with the batting. The bowling looks all right, but the batting is like very, very inconsistent. Probably Sanju Samson and Riyan Parag. Apart from them, no one is getting runs for them. So Yashasvi Jaiswal has been like completely inconsistent throughout the IPL, and they don't have Hitmeyer in the bottom to finish the games for them. And Roman Paul has been here and there. So their batting looks very, very inconsistent, and they're not like probably looking as a team how they played the first 8-9 games. So they're all over the place, and probably they have to pull up their socks. Probably Jaiswal, if he can bat at least 6 overs in the power play, then he can set up the game for Sanju Samson and Riyan Parag. So that has been batting has been the issue. The bowling is still all right. So for that, they have to put up a good score on the board.
Okay, David sir, what are the main issues according to you?
About RR, I think they were top of first half as Gautam has said, but later on they fell. I think Yashwal not among runs in the later part. Then missing Butler, the bowling never came good. I think even a bit of the fielding has let them down a bit. I feel overall, if you go to see the team, just went away a bit from the tournament. I think they lost the winning streak, winning moments. They lost what they had. I think with Butler not there, I think that was one loss. But I don't feel with one loss you can always say. But what I feel is that the things which they had to do right, they couldn't get it because I feel that the batting, the partnerships were not building that initial period while getting out quickly, and then the middle order not getting Sanju Samson, not among runs, But there's one thing which I can say that I think that loss against Delhi, that one run, that I think Sanju Samson's decision, from there it was a tilt towards the losing side all the time. I think that also has affected them. But I feel RR is a good side with Sangakkara as the coach. I think he mentally prepared them for this match today. I feel that they will come out stronger. But let's look forward to this match. That's what I say. Nothing can be said in this format T20. those which team which plays good on that day, I think they will be the
Right.
victors. Uh, Good to see. We have to all wait and see today what's going to happen.
Right, right. Moving away from this crucial eliminator for one question, what are your thoughts on Rohit Sharma calling out the media for evasion of privacy? He has had two private conversations leaked onto the internet. What's your opinion on it?
Well, I think there is always called something called privacy. I think that has to be maintained. I think BCCI needs to come out with some rule where the media, the paparazzis are kept away from the players, because there is some time which players buy for themselves. They like to have the banter, they like to have the laugh, or they like to talk about some private things to their friends. I think the media shouldn't be anywhere close around these cricketers. Yes, once the match is finished, I think the media should leave the cricketers alone. Even I see something where cricketers are getting angry when they are at the airport, when they are going. There are photographers trying to click them. There is us when they are traveling with their better half. Even that time they are not left alone. When they come, when they go, whatever they do, it's all about media invading their privacy. I think that should be stopped. I think they should look into yes, they are celebrities. You need to click for your PR or your TRP, but at the same time, remember they also have a life. If you see a tweet or which Virat Kohli has given recently, said, "I miss walking on the streets of India." That shows that that his privacy has been killed in India. But the same thing when he goes to London or goes to any other country, he walks very freely. So that itself shows that the privacy of all cricketers are being killed in India. I think that should be stopped and let them be free birds. That's when because Rohit was not really happy with what has happened, with the paparazzi, with the media, when they have, let out his private talks with his friends, with his colleagues. I think that is not shouldn't have been, but I think BCCI should take some action around it.
You are talking about paparazzi, right?
Yeah.
So, Gautam sir, what about your opinion on it, on paparazzi?
Yeah, I agree with David. So I think what he's saying is right. Like there has to be some clause or contract with the media personnel. So you can't enter the ground randomly and make a video of a player talking to his colleague or your teammates. That is a complete breach of privacy. So having said that, we are living in a world of social media. So even as a player, we need to look around and see who is there and who is not there when we are talking. So it is our responsibility as well. So once you're a public figure, you have to forget about your privacy. So having said that, and even we as a player need to be very, very careful in and around. You have to see who is clicking pictures and who is taking videos and all these things. And yeah, even BCCI should come out with a clause saying that the media shouldn't enter the ground. Outside the ground, you can do whatever you want. Even IPL match has been covered by 30, 40 cameras in the stadium. So each and everything has been captured. So I think BCCI should come up with this. And moreover, these days, the teams, they have their own social media people. They're always like roaming around with their cameras, taking videos and taking interviews of the players. Sometimes there is a chances of even they leaking the videos. And moreover, Rohit Sharma's video was out on the KKR website. That was KKR's
Surprising.
handle. And that was shocking. In spite of Rohit telling not to put it on their handle, they have done it. So, if you have to blame, I think you have to blame the KKR social media person.
Okay, that means media shouldn't interfere anyone's privacy. That's what he wanted to say. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. And we are running out of time. We need to wind up this show right here. Hi, প্ৰিয় দৰ্শক, সেয়া আছিল মিষ্টাৰ নয়েল ডেভিড আৰু মিষ্টাৰ CM গৌতম। আজি যিখন মেটচ নৰেন্দ্ৰ মোদী ষ্টেডিয়ামত হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে RR ভাৰ্চেছ RCB, সেই খেলখনৰ বিষয়ে আমি অলপ কথা পাতিলোঁ। দুয়োটা টিমলৈ আমাৰ ফালৰ পৰা শুভেচ্ছা জনালোঁ আৰু আমাৰ হাতত যিহেতু সময় কম, গতিকে অনুষ্ঠানটো এইখিনিতে সামৰণি মাৰিছোঁ। ধন্যবাদ।